And what you could do is you can go live. You can go, if you're on your phone, if you're on your computer doing this, but you have your phone in your hand, you can actually go to my page and share the live onto your page right now.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. So we are live. Whoopity-doo. Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday to everybody. For those of you that are not watching March Madness, you might be flipping through your phone and see us. Woohoo. Let me do this gallery view real quick. There we go. So happy Sunday. Tim Peterson here, and I'm with my friend Jill Chisholm from Boston. And I'm going to start doing these every Sunday and every Wednesday night as much as possible. So many people have asked me, seeing these results, do you really know that person? Are those results real? And so I decided, you know what? I'm going to start doing live interviews with results that I actually share with people that I absolutely know, and interview them, ask them how they were introduced, if they had any doubts or like, no way, I'm not doing that, or I'm not looking at that, or I've tried one of those, whatever it is. And then we're also going to share this person's results, and they're going to share their experience with the product that they received results with. So for those of you that are watching this live right now, type in live, and I'm sure since it was last noticed, this is the first time we're doing this, you can hit replay. If you're going to watch this on replay, feel free to share this away with anyone you want to share it with. But what we're going to do is share results, and we're going to talk to Jill about her results. We're going to share those results and ask questions in the comments. We may not get to them right away, but we will get back to them and get to with the person that invited you to take a look at this live, whoever showed it to you, because it's going to be shared multiple times, I guarantee it. So get back with that person, ask them questions, ask for samples if we have any, but start the Neora journey as soon as you can, because summer's right around the corner, and this is a great segue to introduce Jill. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Tim Peterson. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. And I was introduced to Neora a handful of years ago. A friend of mine said, I'm sending you night cream over the phone. And I said, what? I had no idea why he was saying that, but he told me who the CEO of the company was, who I was very familiar with. And this company, to say it's changed my life, is an understatement. You guys, most of you are watching on my Facebook Live here, know that it has. In fact, we were just talking about a married man. I met my wife by posting a before and after photo on Facebook. And the first time Jill and I met was with Natalie. We were in the Bahamas on a trip for Neora. So we met in a cab. That's right, on the way to the resort, which is a lot of fun.
Oh, so, hey, Natalie.
Yeah, Natalie. She says, hi, Natalie. So Jill, I'm going to go ahead and just hand it over to you to take it away and do your thing. Just introduce yourself, your story, and then we're going to share your results with Fit, and love to hear specifically your journey with Fit, you know, what maybe you had reservations, all that stuff. So take it away.
All right. Well, congratulations to the married couple, first of all, right? Yep, I met him when they were just babies in the dating game, right? And now they're married. So it's been cool watching their journey as well. But so I have been with the company almost 9 years. It'll be 9 years in August. And my background is I owned weight loss clinics. So I had one of my clients come flying in my clinic, and she was like, we're going to be millionaires. And she showed me a before and after picture. And I just laughed at her, and I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm not doing it, and I'm not even buying it. So when people are skeptical, I totally get it. I was like, I bought Cindy Crawford stuff in the middle of the night, deliriously tired, and you're not getting me, because I'm totally awake right now. And she came to me 3 times. The 4th time she came to me and she just said, okay, I get it. You're not going to do it. But the reason she came to me was she lost a ton of weight. And everyone in my clinic used to complain about their skin sagging. So they'd be like, I feel great, but I look older. And they did. So she did catch a little bit. She was like, man, if this stuff really worked, it would be great, but I don't believe it works. So I was super skeptical. And the last time she came to me, she just said, okay, I know you're not going to do it. I know you're not going to buy it, but you have a good business sense. Will you just look at it and tell me if you think I'd be good at it? And I was like, you're really not in this company? And she said, no. And I said, okay, I promise I'll look at it tonight. And my whole goal was to save her. from spending the money. It was not to get in the company. It wasn't even to buy the product, to be very honest. But when I researched it, I was like, oh, okay, I think the stuff actually works. There's a ton of social proof all over the Facebook. And I thought, number one, I want this stuff and I don't even use skincare. And my mom's an esthetician and I didn't use it because everything made my eyes tear. So, and I was like, I'd rather wrinkle than be like crying all day. So, but that's how kind of the story began, and it evolved and it grew bigger than my weight loss clinics. But I will tell you, when they launched this Neora Fit, well, first of all, we heard years ago they were launching weight loss. But one thing we know in this company is unless it is everything they want it to be, they don't launch it. So we kind of were like, I don't think it's ever going to launch. I don't know about you, but I didn't think they were ever going to launch it. So
every year went by, I was like, and it's sad because the products they were launching up to the weight loss were just as insane, but weight loss is such a big deal that everyone was so anxious for it. So you're right. I remember that.
Oh, big time. Well, they said they were launching hair care, and the hair care is, get back to the person that you're watching this with, because hairstylist is like, it's impossible. I don't believe a hair care can do that. Well, it does, right? Because again, they always launch something that's first of its kind, cutting edge. So I was blessed to be one of the testers of the weight loss. So all I can tell you is they said,
so,
here
real quickly, I'm gonna put this on you so it's speaker view, and I'm gonna share your results as you're talking.
Oh, great.
Because they're
just
incredible.
What I like. Love it. Love it. Thank you, Tim.
Yeah.
So, well, you guys, it's a little embarrassing to have this come up on the screen right now.
I think
good.
It's incredible.
That's good. You can leave it at that size.
Yeah.
That little square was just perfect.
So well, I have this, and then I have the one from behind, and then I have the one from behind with all three. So we'll go through them.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Yeah. Okay, so first of all, if I really knew how much my picture was going to be plastered all over the place, I would not have worn my 1980s workout outfit. Okay, so I would have thought a little before I jumped into that. But anyways, it is what it is. So they showed me these products, and now you're gonna understand. My weight loss clinic was very regimented. No fruit, no dairy, no pasta, no bread, no alcohol. If you made it through that chalk, you know, that I had in the clinic, then I hit you with the price. And if you didn't run out the door at that point, you were my client. But here was the thing, it worked. And people are, and I know there's some people out there, you can relate to me, you are desperate to lose weight. You're at the point and you're like, okay, I'm not a big person, but COVID, as you will see when he shows you the back end, because I collected some new areas, and I gained, I've never really had to worry about weight, and I just got it. I was like, okay, let me take a different angle for my first picture. Maybe it's the way I'm standing. But here was the thing that was unique. It was take three things. So the first one is a collagen fat burner. And it'll tell you something at the end. But the collagen, so I keep cutting my hair. My hair's been like the same length, I think, since I was 15. It never grows. And my hair is growing like a weed. So the collagen helps your hair, your nails, your skin. So you guys, this is my body, but my back of my thighs, I mean, we have a firming cream that I love, love, love. The stuff is amazing. You can see the back of my thighs. It has totally like smoothed out my skin, not just on my face, but on my body. So I was kind of blown away. So the middle picture was about a month in. They made us take our pictures, and I was like, you guys, it's only been a month. Stop already. But we had to send them in. And this third picture is another 4 weeks. But here was the crazy part. 2 weeks of those 4 weeks, I didn't have the product. Because of COVID, they couldn't get it to the testers, which was crazy. But we were like, how can we be testers if we don't have any product? So I didn't have product for 2 of those weeks. And then I had it for 2 weeks. And they said, send in your next picture. And I called corporate and said, I don't think you guys want me to send in my next picture because I'm actually up 2 pounds. So let me tell you, when we started, it was before Thanksgiving. So I went through Thanksgiving to the middle picture. And then the next picture, I went through New Year's Eve and Christmas. I am Italian and Lebanese. We like to eat. So I did not like starve myself. I eat clean, but I went through holidays. I had little things here and there, which in my weight loss clinic would have blown my week. Like I would not have lost a pound from the left picture to the middle picture doing my protocol, honestly. Because in my protocol, if in my weight loss clinic, if you like ate a piece of popcorn or you licked the spatula, you were done for the week because you popped. No, but I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
Because you popped your body out of ketosis. And it was kind of crazy. So it was that regimented. So what's cool is you can live. You don't have to feel like you can't eat dinner with your family, or you're like, oh, here we go. Like my family just left. We just had my family over. My sister it was her birthday. We all get together. And did I eat a giant portion of strawberry shortcake? No, but did I eat some? Yes. Like, and I typically couldn't, and then you're deprived and blah, blah, blah. So here's the thing. This stuff is definitely unique to the market. So it's collagen fat burner. Then the second one, and I stick it in coconut water. A lot of people put it in coffee or tea. What do you put it in the morning?
I put it in my coffee, yeah, in the morning.
Yeah, I don't drink a full cup of coffee, so I don't want to have to drink like cold coffee because I'm trying to get the rest of this in. So I just stick it in coconut water and drink it. The second one is a pre-probiotic fat burner. And this one, you'd swear you're having a snack, like Pixie Stick. It's delicious.
It tastes like the bottom of a Fruity Pebbles bag.
I haven't had that ever.
Oh, Fruity Pebbles? Trust me.
It would have been Fruit Loops for me all the way.
Yeah.
I have Lucky Charms. I'm not a Fruity Pebbles girl. But and then the third one, which I can't wait to go have, is a detox cleanser in a fat burner. So this one is so yummy, but it helps you to sleep to the point that I can't take it too early because I am not productive after that.
Natalie, my wife, actually would take that, or she said if there's any product outside of, if they got rid of everything, she said they will never, over my dead body, get rid of the night one, the cleansing calm, because she would have to go to bed at like 10 o'clock watching an iPad because I need it dark when I go to bed. But she would stay up till 1, 2 trying to get to sleep. Now she doesn't even turn on her iPad. She is out. And she's like, it's changed my sleep altogether. So
which makes you healthier.
Yeah.
Like sleep deprivation is not a healthy thing. A lot of people struggle with that. So, and here's the thing, you guys, I used to buy a collagen. I used to buy a pre and probiotic. We have our own, but before we had it, I bought a pre and probiotic that cost more than this whole system. Yeah. Which is crazy. So I will never stop taking it because your energy goes through the roof. It helps with your immune system. It helps with your clarity in your brain. And it's got multiple things. Gut, I'm having people come to me with different gut issues. They're like, I don't know what is in this stuff, but I can't tell you the last time I felt better. My digestive system, because they've had different issues and they are off the charts excited about the pre and probiotics. So there's multiple things like this one, your skin, your hair, your nails. It's crazy. But what is unique to this is it's not putting you in ketosis. It's not because you have to have your calories at a certain thing or your micros or your macros or any of that counting baloney, because that's confusing. And I went to clinic and used to tell people what to do and I was still confused because nobody wants to do that. Like, who wants to stop there in their day and do a calculation when you put a grape in your mouth? Seriously, that's not living, right? So here's the thing. This is taking your stubborn white fat that our bodies naturally store, because that's what our bodies do. They store it. It's almost like a reserve, right? And they want to tuck it away for a rainy day that we need some energy and some resources. But what happens with our brown fat is our body can burn that off much easier. So what this is doing, to keep it very simple, is it's converting our white fat into brown fat and our body can naturally burn it off. So it's really a whole science behind it. But the company wasn't just gonna have our white fat go to brown fat and have us lose weight. They added all these extra benefits on top of it, sleep. And I mean, when I first took this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was a tester. I couldn't tell anybody, and I felt like Superwoman. And everybody in my team was like, what is going on with her? And I had so much energy because I fell into a very, I'm high energy anyways, but I definitely, as to the picture to the left, became a bit sluggish. COVID did the best to me, and eating popcorn at night and sitting on the couch seemed to be a ritual, doing my work from my computer. And I definitely got in slug mode. And
you know what, Jill, just real quickly, with everything you're saying, it's bringing up something for me, because a lot of folks might say, yeah, but you've owned a gym, like you already knew how to stay healthy and blah, blah, blah. So I've never done anything like that. I need motivation. Is there anything like that that you could speak to for people that aren't someone that's been a gym owner or been in nutrition, that can easily slide into better eating habits or walking more or anything like that? Is there something that they can plug into?
So I didn't own a gym. I owned a weight loss clinic.
Right,
so
right. Sorry, weight loss clinic.
No, but that's so here's my ritual. So I actually, like, we all have groups. So when people do buy the Neora Fit, we have different groups that we put you in. So it's accountability. It's recipes, it's support, it's a community. And I know on mine, I actually showed people my workout. So my workout is like, if you don't do anything right now at all, stand against the wall and use your own body weight and like do push-ups against the wall. Then you progress to, instead of the wall, go do lazy man push-ups on the floor and do little crunches. Take a walk. I'm like, I tell people, if you have dogs, the dogs will be thrilled. So if you can see my my little slug in the background. But just, you don't have to go to the gym and do CrossFit. That's great if you do. But I mean, I admire all these women and men that are, doing bodybuilding and bikini contests and all these things. And I admire them big time. But first of all, I have a bad back, so it's not in the cards for me. But I just have done simple things. But because your energy gets lifted and you have more energy, you're like, I want to go for a walk. Mm-hmm. And now on top of it, it's starting to get like spring outside, right? So for us people in cold weather climates, your energy is up, the sun is starting to shine, it's warming up, you want to go outside and take a walk. Or, even simple things like do squats in your kitchen while you're drying your dishes, or lunge from the living room to the kitchen. Seriously, there's simple little things. That's how simple that my exercises were. I literally did not go to the gym or do anything. I just started doing little things in the house, like leg lifts while I was making dinner at the stove. I mean, little things. So it's very simple. Anyone can do it.
This is a system that works. It's simple and it's sustainable and affordable. And it's affordable for so many reasons, comparatively, value, but it's really affordable if you get results like this and then you share your results, because naturally with a product like this, when you receive your results, you're going to want to say, oh my God, look at that. And I have a friend of mine who is my sister's sorority sister, and she's just signed on 2 customers recently, just by sharing verbally what has happened to her, not even sharing her actual pictures, but verbally saying, this is my experience so far. And that's just enough for people to go, I want to try it. And so, I want to thank you for coming on here, Jill. You're an absolute joy to work with. You're a blast and a mentor and a friend and lucky. So is there anything you want to leave off with before we sign off? And thank you again for sharing your results. Again, everyone, we're going to do this every Sunday and Wednesday to the best of our ability. We already have people lined up moving forward, and Jill was my first one, of course. So is there anything you want to share before we sign off?
I do, because I squirreled. I started another story and I didn't say this piece. So the picture on the right from the picture in the middle, I called them and said, you guys, we didn't have the products for 2 weeks. I'm actually up 2 pounds. And so they said, doesn't matter. Send in your picture. And I was like, oh, this is so embarrassing. But you guys, when I sent in my picture, from the middle picture to the right picture, that's that 4. It was about another month. In 2 weeks, I didn't have it. I was up 2 pounds. I'm being very honest. This was Christmas, New Year's, but I lost inches. So it still got the fat. It still was doing that whole, it's called fat browning. And what it did was it still was taking that white fat, converting it to brown fat, even though I wasn't being very regimented. I mean, and that was a piece that really got me excited. My thighs were thinner. My butt was a little smaller. My love handles were a little smaller. My everything, my inches went down. So that kind of blew me away, because you got to understand, when people would come in my clinic and they would have the slightest little thing that they did over the week, and I would be like ripping apart their week saying, well, did you do this? Well, did you drink a sip of soda? Or did you have a bite of an apple? Or literally, and I'm like, well, that's why you blew your week. And then to do what I did and see that, I was like, this is insane. This is amazing. So I truly believe it's revolutionary to the weight loss industry. I really believe that, not just because of the weight loss, but you're not going to want to go without it. It's that good. So it's pretty amazing. I'm excited to be on here, Tim. Thank you so much for letting me share, because we want to get the word out so people feel great.
Yes, for sure. And thank you for jumping on. It's later on the East Coast. So I know I saw you give your son a sleep chew, which is one of our products to help, natural, with ashwagandha reishi mushroom to help sleep. And just, I mean, these results right here are indicative of the last 9 years with only 20 products on why we've done over 2 billion in sales with a B. So get with the person who's invited you on here to take a look at this live and say, send me more info, get me in contact with somebody, get my questions answered, let me start my journey. Jill, thank you. We'll see all of you soon. Again, ask questions, reach out, and we'll see you on Wednesday night in our next Real Results with Real People live testimonials. Take care. Thanks, Jill.
Thanks, Tim. Have a great night.